Hi everybody, it's Cindy, that crafting lady. Welcome to my channel if this is your first time here, and welcome back if you're returning. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, I again would appreciate if you did, because it helps my channel grow. Click the bell icon so you can be notified when I upload more videos, and give me a thumbs up on this one if you like it. I would really appreciate it, guys. So today's video is going to be a super sweet one. I've been into snowmans a lot lately, so we're going to do another snowman. And I've been raiding the Schrodinger button tin again, so we're definitely going to be using some buttons in this craft. So I can't wait to share it with you. But before we get into crafting today, I want to show you what a sweetheart of a husband that I have. I was looking for some small wood slabs, and I couldn't find any anywhere. We went to Hobby Lobby, we went to Michael's, we went to the Dollar Tree, we went to Dollar General, we went everywhere. We couldn't find any. Look what we did. We went out in the woods. We got like this 8-foot long branch, a couple of them actually, and we took them home, and he cut me little slabs. I mean, he didn't just cut a couple. Look, it's a whole basket full of slabs. So you know what we're going to be doing? I'm not telling yet, but we're going to be making something wonderful out of these. Probably a lot of something wonderful. So we're going to use them in a bunch of different projects in a bunch of different ways. But I had to give a shout out to my husband because he is so supportive of my hobbies, and I love him dearly. So thank you, hubby. Anyway, so today's snowman is part of a challenge too. It is part of the Sunday Funday that is hosted by GingerChickRehab Yvonne and Deco Easy, Janny, and Dyanne. So I'm going to be linking all of their channels down below. I'm also going to link the playlist so that you can check out all of the other wonderful crafters that are out there for some great Sunday fun day crafts. So since we're in my craft room, let's get crafting, everyone. Okay, so for this project, of course, we have our buttons. I'm going to be using a wooden embroidery hoop. I think this is a 6-inch, probably about a 6-inch. This is some wool that's left over from one of my rug hooking projects. I'm going to be using that. This is a piece of homespun that was left over from one of my other crafting projects. And then, of course, some burlap. And we're going to need our Surebonder, our hot glue gun, because you've got to stick with the best, so use a Surebonder, and some scissors. But that's really about all this project needs. So it's a lot of scraps, so it's really budget friendly. Let's get started. So the first thing I got to do is stretch a piece of the burlap over my form. So we're going to cut out, I'm just going to rough cut it out, just a piece. I don't want any real big creases in it, so that's why I'm kind of staying away from the crease to go down the middle of it, and I've got it kind of off to the side. So make sure that it's big enough here. So I'm going to go a little further and across, and probably right to this other, yeah, and right there. And we have a piece of burlap cut out. Okay, get that out of the way. So first things first, let's get our burlap stretched. So put it over, and then push the outer ring onto it. Just like that, so it's nice and taut. And then we're going to give it a good tight twist. Make it nice and tight because you don't want that burlap. I'm just going to pull it a little tauter. sure it's in there nice and tight. And then I'm going to tighten it until I just can't quite turn it anymore. There, nice and tight. Almost drum-like. So now we're going to cut around the excess burlap. We're going to cut that off. And I love these little scissors. They've got a curve on them because they can get really nice and close to the wood frame. So I'm just cutting around, holding my scissors nice and tight. See how that's got really nice close to the frame. And all the way around, get rid of the excess. There we go. Nice and close. Push that middle down in there, make sure it's good and tight. Scissors got caught. Probably use the scrap in some sort of a way in another project, so we're not going to throw it out. We will put it with our other burlap. Move that out of the way. So there we go. We've got that. Now I want to make sure it stays in there. So I am going to run a bead of hot glue right on the edge of where the burlap comes out. I don't know if I had my hot glue gun quite hot enough. Might be why it's not pushing out the way I want it to. There we go. See, just a nice bead all the way around. Just kind of touch it in so that it seals that burlap right into those two hoops. Just like that. All the way around. I'm always afraid I'm going to push too hard. That's why I think it doesn't always come out the way I want it to. There we go. So that will keep it from coming apart on us. Keep it on the front, on the back, Cindy, not on the sides. You don't want it to really show on the sides. But once it dries, if you have to, you could come around and clean it up with a little Sharpie knife. Don't you love my little coaster I got at the Dollar Tree so that it catches any drips? All right, so we're going to let that set. And while that's setting, I'm going to take my homespun, and I'm basically going to make a ribbon, or I need to get a piece that we can use as a ribbon. So I'm going to just cut a little piece right there and tear it. You don't need a whole lot, but it gets bigger, so let's see if we can come up here and cut it a little bit to make it more even. It should be about enough. So we have a piece of our homespun. Well, that's drying. There's our homespun. Put it over here. As you can see, all I pulled out were black buttons. Now we need to make a nose. And what is the shape of a snowman's nose? It's a carrot shape, a triangle shape. So basically, if I take a corner here and I just kind of, let's see, how big do we want his nose? Oh, maybe about that long, 1.5 inches or so. And we'll just cut it in a triangle right off the corner. And that will give us a nice little snowman nose. So we have a snowman nose, we have a little bow, and we have our eyes and our mouth over here. So let's see, is this dry? Yep, it's dry. Okay, so let's start with our eyes. And these are the buttons that I chose for his eyes. So we're just going to glue those on. So that's where I want one eye to go. Dab a glue and attach our eye. Dab a glue and attach the other eye. Go. All right. And well, let's do his mouth next, and then we can put on his nose, and if we have to adjust his nose. Now I've got a bunch of different size buttons here because I didn't want to do them all the same. I even have a button that has a little bit of a back, but we can just push that through if we want to use it. Right? Just like that. Push it in so it'll sit. Maybe I won't use that one. I'll use that one. Or let's give him 5. Let's give him 5 little coal pieces. There. I think that looks kind of cute. So again, just like we did his eyes, we'll take up a button at a time, put a little dab of glue, because a little dab will do ya, and then put his mouth back down where it belongs. Don't I have a great hubby? I'm so excited about those wood slabs. I cannot wait to start using them. I know I have another challenge coming up on Tuesday that is budget friendly. And what is more budget friendly than using something that we scavenged out of the woods? I don't think I can find anything more budget friendly than that. And there's his nose. Do we think that nose is a little too big? I think it might be. I'm going to cut it down just a tad. So I'm just going to take my scissors and cut it down just a little bit. Not a lot. Just take a little bit off. Give it a little more character too. Okay, get those out of the way. Get that out of the way. And there we have a nose. Oh, I like that nose. That looks so good. So we'll put a little glue on the back of our nose. Be careful. This is a hot glue gun. I do have some water handy, although my fingers, as you know, are very used to using a glue gun, and I usually get my fingers right in it, and they don't bother me. So there, and then we put his nose on. Oh, I'm loving this so much. I told you this was going to be a cute little craft, and a quick and easy one at that. And now I'll take that piece of homespun. I'm going to put it right around the top here and just tie a simple knot, really. Just something to give him a little character. Just like that. I think I might actually glue that down so it stays where I want it. And I actually like the size that I cut that. It was perfect. And on this one too, I don't want it to be flopping all over the place. So we'll just add a little glue to keep it in the spot so it looks more like a little hat or maybe some hair or something. But that is basically it. And I might take, here, let me grab just a piece of dollar store twine. And just like that, give it a cut, a clip. We'll tie a knot right in it, like that. Make a little loop, and I think I can feed it right through there. grab one of my little tools here that I absolutely love. I use this all the time to pull it through. And make a loop. And now we have something to hang our little snowman either on our tree or on our wall or our door or wherever we would like to hang this little guy. Now tell me that wasn't quick and easy, guys. I love it. I hope you enjoyed this little craft, and maybe it's something you can make with your kids because it really is easy to do. And again, this is another Sunday Funday challenge with GingerChickRehab and Deco Easy, Yvonne, Dyanne, and Janny. So check out their channels because the playlist will be linked, and in the playlist it will be linked below. Again, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so. It helps my channel grow. Click the bell icon so you can be notified when I upload more videos so you can see what I do with those wood slices. And give me a thumbs up if you liked this video. I appreciate you guys so much for watching. And until next video, make sure that you live fully, love deeply, and learn something new every day. Thanks, guys. Bye.